The DA has denied receiving funding of millions of rand from the Gupta brothers, and Zille is opposed to attempts by government to transfer 3 hospitals in the Western Cape to the National Department of Health. Ambusisiwa Khadebe with the latest news update. The DA has denied receiving funding of 4 million rand, reportedly from the Gupta brothers. ANC Western Cape leader Marius Fransman has said the DA used the money to refurbish its offices in Cape Town. DA spokesperson Jordan Jill Lewis says the statement by Fransman is a complete fabrication. Reports about funding for the DA surfaced on Saturday. DA leader Helen Zille has been accused of approaching the Saxon World Johannesburg estate of the Gupta brothers in 2011 to ask for a donation. She reportedly left with a substantial check. The Gupta's New Age newspaper reported Fransman as saying Zille should come clean on who funded the DA. The Department of Justice says the Marikana Commission of Inquiry Secretary Phuthi Sitati will release a statement after a British news channel broadcast what it claims to be damning footage of the Marikana shooting last August that left 34 miners dead. Channel 4 says the footage proves that most of the miners died a few hundred meters away from where the media was stationed. The miners reportedly fled there after the initial shooting, seeking sanctuary. In the police video, an officer is heard shouting not to shoot. A miner running past was allegedly shot 12 times. Chairperson of the Independent Physicians Association, Morgan Chetty, says government needs to get all health workers on board for the national health insurance to be a success. Currently, government is contracting general practitioners to render services to pilot sites as part of the NHI. Chetty was speaking at a health summit held in Kempton Park on the East Rand.
Primary health care cannot be delivered by its definition just by a doctor. It's got to be implemented by a total team. We need to contract an entire team of all the role players in the team so that the ethos is understood, the definitive endpoints are understood, and we all do this in a complement. If we don't do this and we all pull in different directions, then we're going to go back to the whole system of having too many bosses without an endpoint.
And lastly, Western Cape Premier Helen Zille says her administration is opposed to attempts by government to transfer 3 hospitals in the province to the National Department of Health. Zille was speaking at the 75th anniversary celebrations of Groote Schuur Hospital, which, together with the Red Cross Children's Hospital and Tygerberg, are earmarked for the takeover. She says there's no evidence so far that a hospital run by the national government will perform any better.
If something isn't broken, don't try to fix it because you will break it in the process. There is no evidence that if a hospital is run by the national ministry, it will be run any better. So I can understand if the minister wants to take really collapsed hospitals and put them under national administration. But to take a really renowned and functioning hospital and put it under national administration is only asking for trouble.
Catch the latest news on the hour on SABC radio stations and on NewsBreak Option 1.